teammate to have a tag. That helps.
It doesn't.
No?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
I'm
no.
stupid. I hate doubles.
Dang. Well, you're a lost cause for dubs. I'm sorry.
All right, so we got Pappi versus SDJ. I believe they started.
Nah, SDJ is warming up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, music's gone.
Oh, well, music's gone. You think we're going to have a secondary from SDJ today?
Not from Pappi.
Not for Pappi?
Not for Pop. If SDJ had played a secondary, it would have already happened.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've seen SDJ pull out secondaries on, like, everybody. But it also is 300, so he might be playing a little bit more serious.
Yeah, there's a trophy involved. There's a pot bonus.
Yeah, he could be playing a lot more serious,
Yeah.
but it's
know.
SDJ as well.
Yeah.
He is kind of a jokester.
Sometimes. I think when it's time to be serious, SDJ can
he actually gets
pull
to do
through. Like he did at Low Tide. SDJ.
Yeah, didn't he get like
off.
8? Top 8?
Top 8. He popped off.
Mm-hmm. SDJ is just always solid.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He's been. Wait. Does that Falco look yellow to you?
Yes. I think it's because I think the capture card is like
I see.
making it very yeah,
Gotcha.
it's very
okay.
yellow.
Okay.
Mustard setup. Let's go.
Mustard setup. It looks fine here.
Yeah, it looks perfectly fine.
Okay. Interesting for Pappi to opt for Falco first. Because, I mean, traditionally Fox just does really well.
Does much better, but
Falco
I
does
feel
well,
like Pappi was playing more confidently as Falco against Eric Reach.
True.
And not that it really matters in this matchup, I guess, but maybe just like, well, I think I'm playing better as Falco today, so let's try Falco first.
That's fair. And it's not like Falco struggles in the Puff matchup.
It's not the worst.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
just not the most fun either.
Yeah, but, if you're playing against Puff, you're not going to have fun. That's just the rule.
Sometimes, but very rarely.
Yeah. That's
Sometimes you do want like a very heavy neutral game because you're just feeling yourself with neutral.
Yeah.
And this is coming from me at least. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm glad I played that neutral heavy game where we were just trading the whole time.
Yeah. That's fair.
But usually you're just kind of like, I want to play melee where I'm comboing people.
You want to turn your brain off and just let your hands do the talking.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Pappi is really, like, the percents don't show, but Poppy's been moving, like, exceptionally well.
Oh, it's insanely fast.
Yeah.
And like punishing and like weaving in and out and like getting these very, very good hits on SDJ.
Just the way he places himself to look like he can be hit and just be barely safe enough for SDJ to kind of flinch. Oh, well, you got 28%. That's not bad.
When I first started playing Melee, I thought Jigglypuff's edge guarding was the best thing ever and like unbeatable.
It
still kind of is.
It's pretty good.
But my strategy was always just forward air them off stage. No, nothing else.
Yeah, I mean that can work.
It worked for a while, and then I was like, I'm kind of bored of this character.
Excuse me.
But yeah. Ooh.
I feel like Puff. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What can you do? Puff is one of those characters where it's like really. Actually, she's not like super easy to play, but she has a very basic game plan until you really like identify what her good tools are.
I feel like Puff is just one of those characters that is very easy to pick up, but insanely difficult to master.
Kind of. I wouldn't even say she's good, easy to pick up. Like, obviously, back air spam is good, and like you can learn rest cheese. But like, I think properly spacing is something that kind of takes a while, and isn't something you practice by yourself.
That's kind of what I mean. Like, if you're playing against like, let's say the scenario where you get like your newbie friends, right?
Yeah. And
your newbie friends are like, I heard Fox is really good. I'm gonna pick up Fox. You can pick up Jigglypuff and just start beating them very quickly.
I think it depends on the two people playing.
I mean, obviously,
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Like, your characters don't really matter. It comes down to how well you play in that scenario.
Yeah. I would just say that spacing as Puff is something so fundamental and vital that you can't just sort of like with Falco, for example, you can just laser dare.
You really can just forward smash.
Yeah, and just throw things out. Puff, you can throw out back airs, but if you misspace them, like, you really do kind of just get hit a lot. Which is something I think difficult. Whereas, like, having, like, frame data to your advantage really helps, like, new players play Space Animals. Like, oh, if I can L-cancel, I can shine their shield and be safe. Oh, my God. Dang, Pappi almost snuck that stock in.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that could have been a really bad pound.
I forgot who. I think it was Jagged Cole and I were talking about how like at any level, all Puffs always just side B on stage.
Yes.
No matter what, no matter how good they are, no matter what, they always just side B.
Well, it's like the same as down smash, right? It sends you back. So
yeah, I mean,
it's just, and it's so like sometimes it's kind of hard to avoid. Oh my God, Pappi is in a crap situation.
Fair nerd.
Fair and earned. Oh!
That was definitely a down air, I feel.
Yeah. Could have been, I mean, nair, hell up air, like whatever.
Yeah, anything but that.
But stand and watch as the Puff is in hit stun. Oh my God! Shot at the top! Holy crap. Dude, that was close.
It was very close. I'm shocked that he didn't go for an up B afterwards, but it is SDJ. He probably just punished it.
Yeah. Dang. Close one. Pappi almost, like, clutched
almost
out.
came back. You know what this reminds me of? Like the miscoloration.
What's that?
It kind of gets me nostalgic because you remember when tournaments were just CRTs?
I do.
It just reminds me of like when you got on a CRT that had terrible color correction.
Yeah.
And the game just looked completely different.
Oh, yeah.
But it just made the game feel like that much different.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's like nostalgic in a way. Because, you know, when we all played Melee back in that day, like, that's what we kind of played with.
My family had a deer lease. And we used to have this really bad CRT.
Yeah.
But I would play Melee on it all the time with the
Nice.
other kids on the deer lease.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. You had to smack it every like 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The color was all off.
Yeah.
It was mono.
Hey, man, that's...
Best Melee sets I ever played.
That's
in
what
my
I'm
life.
saying, dude. That's like the heart and soul of the game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Pappi, please live. He's gonna live. Okay. Oh, no.
I think he went for like a different angle and that caused him to die because I feel like he could have lived that.
Maybe. Straight up might have worked. He might have been able to drift to the right just enough.
Yeah, but I think like riding the wall might have killed him there.
Maybe. There's definitely a slight angle that he could have reached that would have got him straight to the ledge. But
like honestly, at that point, I would have even run the roll because I'm like, I'm gonna live here.
Yeah, it looked close. Oh, Pappi, he's really scrambling to get the stock.
Yeah,
and
that was really bad shield pressure by Pappi.
Yeah,
and he definitely paid severely for it. And that's the thing about Puff is that you can't play poorly on her shield because as soon as you start doing that, it's like
she has that move.
Yeah, it's like, or she could just gimp you off the side or.
She
honestly,
has
anything, really.
Yeah, a lot of ways to just end your stock quickly.
She's a very explosive character.
Most def. Oh, there it is again, dude. It's like you said. It's just too good. It's too good.
When you hit it, it's like you get massively rewarded.
Right.
Like, you can like back air them off of it. You can even rest them sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if you miss it, you just die sometimes. You die just as much.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the same reason why IC's like spam grab. In like the dumbest situations, they're just like spamming the Z button, hoping to get a grab.
They really missed the wobbling.
Yeah.
They really missed it.
But similar thing where it's like high reward, medium risk. It's like not the worst. Oh my God, SDJ, that was kind of the worst rest I've ever seen you do. I've seen some amazing rest from SDJ, and oh no.
Pappi is moving and grooving right now. I really like the movement coming from Pappi. Because at the end of the day, like your movement against Puff is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Or one of the most important things. Where it's just like the Puff has to space the things.
Right.
And it's like if you're moving, they're going to throw out a move and then you can punish them.
Right.
And that's really the only time you can punish them.
It's the reason why SFUP I think is so good in this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh! The way he moves, it's almost like he doesn't change the way he moves based on where Puff is, and it's so daunting to look at.
And it's like, it's the most important thing because also like, the Puff is going to try and attack where you are.
Right.
You know?
Or in front of you.
Yeah.
She can't overshoot you, really.
And her movement is bad.
Yes.
Like, yeah, her air mobility is good, but like, it's not, that's, when you're moving as fast as, Falco is right now, it doesn't really matter,
Yeah. Plus, it's a bit of a commitment to be in the air with Puff. It's not like a huge commitment, like.
But it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's something.
Because like you can get stuff with like a Falco back air or like, nair or something.
Yeah.
And like.
Oh God, SDJ, what happened there, man?
Yeah, but we take those.
He like kind of destroyed Pappi game one, and then.
I don't think Pappi destroyed SDJ that game, but he was doing much better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Pappi definitely powered up a little. I just feel like SDJ like kind of pooped the bed there. I think it was his game to lose, and he lost it, if that makes sense.
He did have a bad rest.
Yeah. And then he just died.
But he's going to Dreamland, so...
That's true, he does. Oh, is this best of 5?
Yeah, so it's best of 5.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yoink.
Okay, good tech in place. Pappi DI'd left on the platform and then tech in place, so there's really no way that SDJ could have gotten a rest there.
I gotta say, I love Puff's up air.
Oh yeah,
the way throw. It's just like...
Yeah. Dude, that's why they say it's impossible to react to, because it happens so fast.
It's really fast.
Yep. I think it's like, it takes like 3 or 4 frames to go out or something.
It's really fast and it looks really smooth as well.
Yeah. But that's generally why you always want to be holding left or right when you're in grab range versus Puff. Like, you will not be able to react to the throw, and if you don't DI, obviously you die.
Yeah.
Get a laser? Okay.
I kind of respect the just the going down angle. It's kind of weird. I've never seen Falcos go down.
Well,
angled.
I think he was like at the point where I'm of the opinion you should always try and recover, even if you know you can't, because there are times where people will just like they'll do the
dude, that happens to me all the time.
The wave dash off die. Yeah. Yeah. So.
I was commenting because I've never seen anyone go diagonally down.
Oh,
it's always straight down or like to the left.
Right. Maybe he was just testing his angles.
Maybe.
Like, I want this angle before I die.
That's actually pretty cool. It's a cool way to think of it.
Yeah.
I hope that's right.
Who knows? Or maybe Pappi's just like brain dead drooling.
Yeah. I mean, Bobby's just like,
Yeah, Pappi has no brain whatsoever. Pappi's never had a thought in his life. Just kidding. I love you, Pappi.
Yeah. See, just like that, like, you can get forward aired by Jigglypuff in the middle of the stage, still die.
Yeah?
And it's just like, darn.
It's the life of a fast faller.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was kind of nice. He feigned like he didn't have stage control, but then took it. Oh, crap.
That was a very important trade, though, because it made him live.
Yes. Pappi is racking on some damage here. Oh, the laser.
Just barely missed the laser.
If the crown had a hurt box, it would have definitely hit her, but unfortunately.
Yeah. Gave her a haircut, though.
Yeah.
She's looking fresh. It's always a difficult interaction, but like when you're in this situation where Puff has the ledge.
Yeah.
Because any other character, it's like, okay, I win this. But with Puff, it's like, it's a little different.
Yes.
Like, you are winning, technically, but one mistake and you still die.
Yeah, you
like,
have to
instantly.
You have to fish her off the ledge very carefully.
Very patiently as well.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why people don't really like this matchup.
Oh, was that a raw 30% forward air?
I love forward air with Falco against Puff. I think it's really cool.
Oh, and it's amazing too. I think it's a great tool.
It's a really good tool. It's kind of hard to implement.
Okay. Oh, that was a horrible down air. It's okay though.
Good edge cancel.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, the movement. Okay. Down air again.
Found
yeah.
him. Okay.
Nice,
this is looking
Pappi might be
decent.
winning against his counter pick.
Yeah.
That'd be huge.
That would be a good little boon for him going into game 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Hello? That happens. That's the thing. Shout out to Hungrybox.
I like to think if we had a hand cam for SDJ, he was just going mashing the B button.
Maybe. Honestly, I would not be surprised if SDJ just had that timing.
I'm pretty sure he just has the timing. But
it would not surprise me at all. Oh God, this is so scary. Pappi, get away! Get away!
Okay, got away.
We're good, Ritz. We're good. Oh my God, Pappi, you're playing with fire, dude.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm loving how close he's playing, because that's exactly, and he does decide B, because he's like, it's a big reward.
Yep.
I loved how close Pappi was playing right there.
Yep.
That is honestly the perfect scenario to do it, because you're at low percent. It's like, yeah, I could die easily, but it's my best bet.
Right.
It's my best bet, and like, you force the Puff to be in a bad scenario.
Yeah. Made her show her hand first.
Yeah, and it's incredibly difficult to do that against Puff.
Yeah.
Like, especially a Puff like SDJ, it's like, it's so difficult to play in her face and not take any punish for it.
Oh my God, again? Can he get the punish though? I don't think he can.
No. though. That's so funny.
SDJ goes straight to ledge, too. He's like, screw this guy.
Oh my god. Sometimes I love Puff.
Yeah, honestly, I think despite how boring it is to play against her sometimes, like, she's interesting. She brings a lot to the table.
She brings more to the game, absolutely, especially at...
Hello? I don't think that's going to kill.
Nah, but fair and earned.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was as good as it gets.
But as I was saying, like, especially now that we're not in this, like, Puff apocalypse that we were in, like, circa 2016, 2017. Yeah. I think a lot of people are appreciating Puff a lot more now.
Well, I think it just kind of sucked to watch Hungry Box.
Good laser down. Or down tilt. Yeah, it did suck just watch Hungry Box win, like, constantly. Everything, and then also how long it took.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not taking anything away from it, but it was just kind of like, do I even want to watch this tournament?
Yeah, and oh my god, this could be it. Forward throw. I don't. Oh, what? Hello? Dude, that was not true at all.
That's
SDJ
so
made it work.
Funny.
That was actually kind of sick.
That was. It was a good call out.
Oh no, dude, Pappi, you're gonna go straight into Game 5. Oh my god, dude, that was just. Pappi got dismantled, dude.
Yeah. That stage no longer exists. He just erased that matchup from that stage.
Yeah, he's like, Game 4?
He just did not.
No thanks.
Falco can't be picked. It'll just do like the little question mark symbol if you pick Falco on Dreamland, because he just murdered that character.
Yikes. That was... I mean, that was some sick Puff stuff. Obviously, it ended in rest, but...
Nah, dude.
It was
rest
nice.
is so cool to end it.
Especially when it's like a tech read like that.
Yeah, if it's like that, it's so cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it is just the up
the up kill attack.
It's like, okay, that's not cool. That was so clean by SDJ. Oh my god, SDJ is really getting the punish down. I feel like SDJ took that game he lost on Dreamland and realized, okay, where's he going when I'm like getting him in a tech situation? And now he's like, okay, let's capitalize on that, make sure he doesn't get out of it, and get the most damage I can.
Most certainly.
And then he's getting these reads, and so he's able to do the big confident, I know what you're going to do, I can kill you off this.
Absolutely.
And that's what separates like a player like SDJ from like an 0-2er, you know?
Right.
Where it's like you adapt and you immediately capitalize.
It's all an adaptation, absolutely.
Yeah. And like, especially like in sets like this, like if you're a good player, by the end of the set, you should not look at all how you were when you were losing. You know?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's a PvP game at the end of the
day.
Yeah,
you just shouldn't be. You shouldn't even be looking at like the same player.
Right.
And that's what we're seeing with SDJ right now. You know, he doesn't look anything like he was game 1, 2, or 3. You know, he's grabbing more. He's getting tech chases a lot more. He's still side Bing.
Hey, but it's worked. The last two side Bs have worked.
Yeah, but he also lost on one of them.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, well.
It still worked.
Doesn't matter what kind of Puff player you are, you will always side B.
Yeah, it's
neutral.
It's too juicy to give up sometimes.
It is so tempting every time, and the noise it makes as well.
Oh, okay. Feeling yourself a little too much, SDJ.
Okay.
Dial it back.
Okay. Ooh.
This is gonna be good for Pappi here. 83%. Pretty juicy.
And this isn't to count Pappi out at all right now, because Pappi is still adapting even now.
Yeah, I mean, there's room for both of these players to make, like...
massive adjustments.
Right.
I'm loving these lasers by Pappi. It's very slow, not really giving anything away. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm just lasering. There's not really much to like learn off of that.
Yep.
Ooh,
oh, and this is bad.
Randy. But he didn't get the tech chase right after, so that's really good for him.
Sometimes in a situation where like Pappi was doing like laser dash back, wait, laser dash back, wait, I think it's okay to just do something stupid like an F smash.
He is doing it a lot more right now.
Yeah.
Which is allowing SDJ to. He definitely knows, you know, the setup on like what happens when a Falco is like lasering and dashing back.
Yeah.
He definitely knows that. The only difference right now is that SDJ doesn't know what Pappi wants to do.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just what Poppy's doing, and it's not really doing much for him. But I think he's also just scared.
I think it kind of worked out. I mean, he granted he's dead here, but he earned that last stock pretty well. It just took a lot longer and kind of opened up SDJ a bit.
It's the committing to it after it worked once is kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
But I'm also very stubborn, so I get it.
Yeah. If there's one trait that all Falcos share, it's that
We
they're
are
all
so
stubborn.
stubborn.
All of you.
We all have massive egos, and we're all so stubborn.
Yeah.
We're like, no, I'm not going to play lame. I want to shine.
Want to make number go up.
I want to see the
What
Twitter
is
clip.
this? No! You're kidding me, dude.
Please win off this. Please win off.
I can't believe that worked.
I'm so happy it did. I'm so happy it did.
That was insane. Honestly, F Smash was the right call. I think he released it a little early, though.
I mean, to be fair, how would you know the timing on that?
I know the timing on that.
Okay.
It does like what, 1, 2. It does like 3 pulses. It does like 3 little pulses, and then there's like a lot of end lag at the end. But the third pulse is kind of big, so.
I play this
If I
game off
remember
of
correctly.
sound when it comes to moves like that.
Oh, you like do the sound cue?
Yeah, so it's like Jigglypuff.
Yeah, it's a good way to play. Sound you react faster to sound than you do. Can Pappi live though? Pappi! GG.